Hi everybody, thank you so much for joining me. Stampin' Sue Creates here. I like to welcome you here if you're brand new. If you have not yet subscribed, be sure to hit the rectangle subscribe button. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. If you ring the bell, you'll also be the first to receive notification when I do upload a new video. And by subscribing, you help promote my channel, keeps me in the know as to what types of videos you're enjoying, and I would just like to have you be a part of my YouTube channel. So here we are. Today I'm talking about the July Paper Pumpkin subscription. It's called The Adventure Begins. This is a monthly subscription box that comes right to you in the mail directly from Stampin' Up! And it is like getting a surprise each and every month. Now, I did do a previous unboxing video, so be sure to check that out. So you'll see all the contents that come in the box. I still have tons of contents left, but I need to move on. You know, I created with this, I had fun with this, but you know, new catalog, new holiday catalog, celebration is coming next week. And I need to move on. So what I'm going to share with you today are the alternative ideas. So if you saw the unboxing, these are the cards that Stampin' Up! Has, let me make sure I'm getting them all in there. There you go. Had suggested we do. And I always like to make at least one of the samples that are suggested. So let me show you what these look like if you haven't seen them yet. So you can't get this box anymore, unfortunately. This is a month-by-month subscription, but right now you can sign up for the August box and it is going to be fantastic. So there was enough supplies in here to make 12 cards with envelopes. So these are a fun card because they are like a trifold card. And this is how the first one was suggested to create. Here's the second one with that really cute camper. And I'll tell you, everything is camper these days, isn't it? I love it. Let the adventure begin. So this one opens this way. And you'll notice there's nothing on the inside. I haven't gotten that far yet. But you just never know. If somebody needs a card and, you know, you're not really sure what they need one for, this way, you know, you can spruce it up yourself as you make them, or you can just wait to have something come up and then stamp. So the world awaits you. Isn't that beautiful? And this opens like this. So of course, the first thing I saw, you know, I mean, I love a trifold, but I saw, you know, I can cut the front off, I can cut this piece off, and I could pretty much double or triple my money with this set. So let's take a look at some of the cards I created. Now, some of them I did add a little extra something that I had in my stash already. So here is a cute happy birthday card. And if you notice, this is how the original card is, like this. And I actually used part of the envelope to do this little background piece. And you can't see it because I did some layering. So now I love it when you open it up and you don't see any of how it was done. I also used the stamp, the tree stamp, and I stamped my own trees and I just fussy cut them. So when I cut out the trifold piece, I didn't waste a single stitch. This piece here, this white piece, that's what I used to do my sentiments with. I stamped my trees on. I used every single bit of that. You know, waste not, want not, right? So isn't this fun? I love the little sequins, and I used a happy birthday. Trying to think what that came from, because I just pulled out a whole bunch of sets. I want to think maybe the ice cream set, but I could be wrong. But just a cute happy birthday card. You just never know, you know, always needing birthday. Now, unfortunately, we sometimes have to do sympathy cards, and I don't tend to do a whole lot of sympathy cards. Not that I don't need them, because I do, but it's just, I don't know. It's just kind of a damper. But when I saw this little tree, I did a little bit of layering. In my stash, I had these pieces left from our Designer Series paper sale, which is currently going on till the end of this month. And this is the Let It Bloom Designer Series papers. You can get it right now, 15% off. Don't miss out, because it only goes through, I believe, August 2nd, 2021. So I had some pieces cut from a previous class. And again, my stamp tree that I fussy cut, and one of the sayings, sentiments from Stampin' Up. And I used the background piece. Let me look here. Which one did I use? Did I use that one? No. That one? Nope. I used this one. So the beginning, the first card, I used this outside. The second card, I used this piece under here, and that is my piece that I put just onto a piece of Whisper White cardstock. So with Heartfelt Sympathy. Okay, next up, I'm on the birthday theme. So here is the outline that is done on this card. And I just cut out the lantern, and I'll show you in the next card what, is it the next card? One of these cards, I will dig it out of here, what I did with the lantern. And maybe I didn't use it. Okay, maybe I did. I may be wrong. So anyhow, I just, again, cut out a bunch of those, stamped and cut out those trees. And this is actually the top of the piece. Let me show you here. Sometimes it's so hard to explain things. The piece that was here, I cut that out and just cut across the bottom. So you see how it has that little outline there? That was already printed on the card. So again, the sequins, and I just layered a piece of Pool Party behind there. And look what I even did on the inside. So let's not forget about our insides. I took another piece. This was one of the little sentiments with the little tree on it. I just cut the tree off, and it says happy birthday. And oh my gosh, this is so cute. Is it hot in here, or is it just the candles on your cake? That's the one with the retirement set. And I think I did do a retirement card as well. So there's something stuck on my tongue. A piece of paper or something, I don't know. Ooh, I have to fix that. So anyhow, very cute. Okay, the next card, and I thought I cut this one out, but I did not. I may have put it on the inside of one of my cards. So this one, I used an embossing folder on a piece of Misty Moonlight, did some white sponging over it. I punched out a little circle and then sponged the circle to kind of make it look like the moon. And I didn't put Wink of Stella on that, but Wink of Stella would be a great idea. Miles apart, but still in my heart. And I kind of thought the moon with the miles, I thought that was a great saying for this card. And blank on the inside. So cute. Okay, now this one I did a little bit of fussy cutting with the camper. I cut the camper out, and this is the happy retirement, because when you think of retirement, you think of relaxation and just, well, that's what I think of. I can't wait. I have a couple more years yet, I hope. Did a little 3D effect. I did color in with my Stampin' Blends just around the door and there, and I colored in the inside. Let me see, where's the original card so you can kind of get a comparison. So there's the original camper, and I just kind of added a little bit more elements to it. And happy retirement. And inside, because this is a dark evening evergreen cardstock, I like to put a piece of white inside. And so this was one of the pieces of white that were left over when I cut my trifolds apart. So I think that's really cute. And I just cut a piece from the envelope behind there and just did a little snip on the ends instead of doing the flag or anything fancy punch. I just snipped at an angle. All right, well, my first thought when I saw these cards and these trees was Christmas. So I couldn't not do Christmas. Now this one I sprinkled Wink of Stella all over the card. But again, just fussy cuts. This down here, I took the basic white cardstock. I'm not sure if you can even notice that. And I tore it. And then I used one of our sponge brushes. And I went over it with the Pool Party and added a little color to it. And of course, Wink of Stella splashed all over the card, and it says, wishing you all the beautiful gifts of Christmas. And that's my cat Dory. She sends her love. And I couldn't stop at one for Christmas. I had to do another one. So here's another one where I did a little bit of sponging on that background piece, a little quick Merry Christmas. And this came from the snowman set. That's where that came from. And again, this is just punched out of crushed curry. I didn't even do any sponging on that. And the inside, what I did, oh, and I need to glue that down. I took one of my trees and I cut it in half, and I put on either side of the card, so it kind of, you know, adds a little interest on the bottom of the card. So if you don't like have a lot to write, this is a great way to do it, is just fill your inside with embellishments and you won't have to do a whole lot of writing, right? So Merry Christmas. And then this one, of course, shaker card. And I was looking for my shaker stuff and I couldn't wait. I couldn't, didn't want to dig into everything. Who all can relate to that, trying to find something? So this was just the confetti from the ice cream suite. And I did a faux shaker. So it actually is just one of our clear envelopes that I just wrapped around and just adhered it to just stuck the piece of cardstock in there and just wrapped the little envelope around, glued it down, and just a faux shaker. So it's a lot easier to make than a, not that faker, this, I guess a faker shaker is what, let's call it that. But the world awaits you, and that's what I did with that. I wasn't really too thrilled with it, but yeah, I did my shaker. Now this last one I thought was really, really fun. So this is kind of like what the envelope looks like. So it comes with all coordinating envelopes. I did a little zhuzh to this. And people always laugh when I say zhuzh. And I've actually had people that start using the word zhuzh. And anyhow, I took the envelope and I cut off both ends. Okay. And I left the flap. This is one of the die cut trees, and I did put a little dimensional on here to keep it closed, but I don't know why I did that, because now I kind of messed up my tree opening it. Anyhow, whatever. I mean, that's under there. It's my sample. It's your sample, right? So I did put a little Stampin' Dimensional on there. I wanted to keep the flap closed. Okay, never mind. So anyhow, when you open this up, who remembers these kind of note cards we used to get from, oh, what was that company? I can't think of the name of that company, but you used to be able to buy through a catalog. And these little note cards were something that we did years ago. So I basically just used the envelope, cut off the ends, cut off the flap, and then took another envelope and cut off the bottom and the top. And then here in the center, I used one of those white pieces. Just did a little layer of the evening, is it Evening Elegance? Is that what I'm calling that? I don't see the stamp pad because I have it out for class. Cut off one of the trees, and then you could just go ahead, you would probably want to glue that down, you know, so that it stays. And address your envelope and send it through the mail. I thought that was super fun because it just brought back memories when we used to get those little trifold note cards. They used to be a real fancy thing years ago. Guess I'm showing my age, huh? So anyhow, these are my alternative ideas. And like I said, I still have tons left, but I need to move on. I have an upcoming craft show this coming Saturday. If you do live in the northeastern part of Pennsylvania, or maybe you're looking for a little road trip, come on over from 11 to 4 at the Wilkes-Barre Township Fire Department. And if you are in the area and you want to stop by and you need to know where it is, send me a message, let me know. And I'm going to have some cards for sale, some laser cut cards, and of course a lot of my embroidery. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So anyhow, if you have any questions on this or you'd like to subscribe, or any of the products I show you here today, or any other times, head on over to my Stampin' Up! Online store at StampinSueCreates.Stampin'.net. I'd love to have you as a customer. We have fun times coming up with the holidays and a brand new catalog starting August 3rd, and Celebration, where you can get free items with your $50 or $100 purchase. It's a great time. We also have a great sign-on bonus. If you'd like to become a member of my Sweet Bee Stampers and become a demonstrator yourself, and either be a personal shopper, or maybe you would like to sell the product, or maybe you just want to quit your full-time job and you just, maybe you're retired, you want some extra income, all you got to do is reach out to me, let me know, we'll have a chat, I'll fill you in on the details, whatever questions you have, I'll answer them for you. And I'd love to have you a member of my Sweet Bee Stampers team. So we do have an incredible offer starting in August during celebration time, where you can get a free bundle of your choice, along with all the other items you can pick for your starter kit. So reach out, let me know. I want to thank you so much for joining me here today. I wish you a wonderful day, be safe, and we'll see you back here again real soon. Bye for now.